Let's hear about women from a man. Very cool. Definitely knows more than a woman. Okay? Finally. I'm sorry to put you through that. Okay? I'm sorry to put you through that gross video. Okay? Where a
socialism means no house.
Woman was thinking for herself, what is this? Feminism has ruined society. Am I right, fellas? It's Jordan Peterson hour. Jordan Peterson describes women's hottest sexual fantasy.
Book called A Billion Wicked Thoughts. It was written by a bunch of engineers at Google, and they were looking at billions of billions of Google searches. And you know, there's no shortage of pornography on the internet, and there's much less by proportion than there was when the internet was first invented. And it's so interesting because it actually turned out that one of the things that drove the development of the internet and the technology was the proclivity of young men to search out sexually provocative images. That was what was at the forefront of the development of the nets.
No way, bro. You mean to tell me that the internet's for porn? What a brilliant revelation from the man, dude. He's just so fucking smart. I need to buy his book 11 times so I can give it to the 10 remaining friends I have who will probably also leave me. Just like my girlfriend. After I started talking about how women have a tendency to destroy because they're the dragon of chaos. The real problem though with women in society is that they never see the top of the hour ad break coming. I know my ad break debates have been really weak today. And I'm going to do better, and I'm sorry. But at the top of the hour, there's a 60-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. And if you don't, then you're sexist. And we hate sexism here. Especially because all the women are subscribed. Do better, men. Men do better. I'm a misandrist now. Here's the 1 minute ad break. Also, you can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. Or for $5, or if you get lucky and get a gifted sub. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. Do better, men.
Extraordinarily interesting. They were motivated to use it for that purpose, and that provided the platform from which it emerged. Amazing. Anyways, the Google engineers looked at pornographic search processes and then segregated male.
This B-roll is so good. Like, that's the guy at Google looking at porn. Like a Jordan Peterson fan made this, right? A Jordan Peterson fan made this and he thought like this is a fire B-roll for, you know, a Google engineer looking up porn.
Pornographic search processes and then segregated male searches from female searches. And what
male
they found
searches? Male? Bro, learn how to fucking type, dog, before you... Oh my God. My man said male searches, bro. Like, you know, like the U.S. Postal Service, the post office. Fuck.
Male searched out images.
It's not porn.
No one considers that, you know, particularly interesting. But the females searched out literary representations of pornography. It was written, and so I can give you an example of that. If you know about Harlequin romances, does everybody still know about those? Anybody not know about those? Okay, well, they're mass market romances and of a very stereotypical type, and the original ones were pretty harmless in terms of no violence and no real sexual content. But that was 40 years ago, and they've differentiated tremendously, and now there's hardcore Harlequin romances. So they did a plot analysis of the typical pornographic female fantasy. Well, and it's so comical because engineers did this, and social scientists would never do this because they'd be probably too concerned about the ethics of it or some damn thing. But engineers, you know,
Engineers, unethical. which is a good thing. When I am conducting any kind of sociological research, I fucking hate ethics. I throw it to the side. I like when it's less ethical. Okay?
They'll just plow ahead with no concern whatsoever for such things, and they actually discover things that way. And so they discovered the basic plot of the female pornographic literary product, and they identified. So basically what happened was that a innocent, well-meaning, and attractive young woman.
For the record, this is precisely, like, this video captures exactly why Jordan Peterson was so fucking successful. Because if you've never encountered the humanities or a woman, you're probably in the STEM field as a guy, as a dude. Okay? So the first guy that comes into your life, like in a fatherly figure, and like describes even like a touch of humanities to you, you're like, whoa, oh, this guy's brilliant, while also feeding into your ego about how, as a STEM lord, you are incredibly intelligent and like way better than everybody else. That's precisely the reason why Jordan Peterson got away with speaking on things that he absolutely knows nothing about, okay? Just like take some fucking humanities courses, boys, okay? Please. Why are you roasting STEM lords? I grew up with one. The worst one, okay? He literally builds spaceships now, okay? That's like, there is not like a level above that in the STEM lord power hierarchy on the power rankings, okay? Anyway, let's continue.
Encounters a male who's a bit of a monster. And the monster, there's 5 types of classic male monster. For all you males who want to know, this is what you can become. Vampire, that's a good one. Werewolf, billionaire, pirate, and surgeon. I was reading this, it was just cracking me up. I thought, oh my God, really? Pirate, vampire? Oh, that explains it. What about all these damn vampire shows, right? They're so popular.
Why does he act like this is like newfound knowledge? He makes it seem like he dusted off the tomes in a fucking, catacomb that he went into, and he's like, and there we found the ancient scriptures. It's like, bro, everyone has known this since like the beginning of young adult novels, okay? The first time someone fucking wrote a young adult novel, we were like, oh, this is what, okay, people eat this shit up. This is what people want. Got it. Like, oh wow, people get horned up for vampires. That's crazy. Anyway,
They're online, they're so popular on Netflix. Oh yes, and then there's the werewolf. There's nothing sexier than a werewolf, apparently. But I mean, so there's predatory dominance that's implicit in that, right? With the billionaire, it's more abstract, but clearly that's an indication of very high success in the male dominance hierarchy. So, but there's this desire for aggression that's in that, a real aggression, right? And it's not surprising to me at all. It makes perfect sense. But the basic plot is that the woman is...
Wait, isn't it like half the time it's quite literally like Beauty and the Beast, which is exactly what Jordan Peterson loves, who he thinks is like the greatest fucking art ever created, because like art has to be close to the things that we see in the real world that are just in my narrow interpretation of the male-female dynamic, of course. He's just, maybe that's why he loves it, because it's like, it's always like a gnarly dude who is like a bit of a fuck up, and then he gets like saved by the woman. I'm confused by that. I mean, this is like, obviously these sorts of generalizations are fucking stupid, because like ultimately there are plenty of people that do not subscribe to this norm. But overall, if you were to just lose sight of that for a brief moment and look at it, like what he has stated is not exactly new. I would go so far as to say it's cliche. You know what I mean? Yeah, emotionally incompetent man gets nurtured, and like through the feminine love, they become like a good boyfriend, husband guy. I think. It's like a bit of forbidden love that turns into like a beautiful relationship. You know what I mean?
Encounters this mysterious,
Yeah, I can fix him is the attitude.
and aggressive male and tames him. That's the female hero myth, as far as I can tell. It's Beauty and the Beast. And so it's because, well, there's no fun in taming someone who's already tamed. And what makes you think you really want someone who's tame anyways? There's no interest in that. Plus, when chaos manifests itself, what makes you think that someone tame is going to be good for anything? And it's a real question. And so that aggression is absolutely vital. It's absolutely necessary. But because it's incredibly dangerous, which of course it is, it has to be civilized.
What the fuck? What does that even mean, bro? Incredibly dangerous. Does he think that vampires exist? Like, what's he trying to say right now? He's like, that chaos is incredibly dangerous because, you know, they suck your blood. These vampires, they come at night. They can't be around in the sun. Of course, some ancient literatures do state that vampires can be around in the sun. But when they are, their skin turns to diamond. These vampires, they're doing scary things.
And so what happens is that the archetypal female in these pornographic romances seduces and tames the aggressive male. And that's her encounter with chaos. Now it's more complicated. Of course, females, they're more complicated, and that's exactly how it is. And it's no wonder, because their lives are more complicated.
Wait, so what happened there? Like, that's it? Oh, that sucks. There was nothing there, dude. I really wish there was something there. What the fuck? Okay, let's sort by most popular. Jordan Peterson's life advice will leave you speechless. Facebook Metaverse, Joe Rogan. Jordan Peterson, the ideal woman in overcoming fear. Dude, I love Jordan Peterson talking about women. I can listen to him all day talk about women. It's great. It's just like, it's so obvious that he has like issues in his own personal life with his wife and his daughter. I mean, we know what Michaela Peterson is like, so let's be fucking real. Like, she is a product of that upbringing. It's like this Ouroboros, right? Jordan Peterson has like this distorted view on the world, and that level of development has absolutely ruined her daughter, Michaela Peterson, who I think is very cute, but, you know, let's be real. She tried to murder him numerous times over the course of the past couple of years, so not exactly great. She is quite literally, you can actually describe her as the Dragon of Chaos. Okay, if there's one person you can describe as the Dragon of Chaos, it's definitely, you know, your daughter that one, advocates for eating raw meat only, which is fucking very weird. And two, your daughter that almost murdered you because she wanted to go out to like a nightclub and gave you COVID when you were recovering from benzo addictions by doing experimental therapies that cause you to quit cold turkey, which can kill you, which is precisely why it's illegal to do in the United States of America and in numerous other European countries. That's why they had to go to fucking Europe. She also tried to kill him by putting him on the apple cider diet. Or sorry, the fucking you know, all meat diet, which you know, and then feeding him apple cider, which I believe almost killed him, if you guys recall that. What is this? Since Jordan Peterson is trending, it's the one.
Quick on.
Oh, this was pretty funny too. We'll watch it in a second. Anyway, let's watch this.
It's with our fantasy that we first meet the unknown, right? Well, look, say you're going out with a new person. It's like, what do?
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
Project a fantasy on them. And then you fall in love with the fantasy, and aren't you stupid? Because you're going to find out that the match between your damn fantasy and the actual person is tenuous at best. And so Jung would call that a projection of either the anima or the animus. You know, the anima is what a man projects onto a woman he finds desirable. It's like, oh, she's the perfect woman. It's like, well, how do you know that? You've like seen her for 4 seconds, you know, but it grips you. And the same thing happens in the opposite direction. And it's an action of instinct, you know, it's like you fall in love with the image. But interestingly enough, what you do in a relationship that works is that you actually, I think that what you see, it's a rough approximation, when you project the ideal and fall in love with it, you see what could be. It could be that, but it's going to take you a hell of a lot of work, because like you got no shortage of flaws and the other person has no shortage of flaws, and so you're bringing your flaws together, and that's going to produce a lot of friction, and you're going to have to engage in a lot of dialogue before you approach that level of perfection again. But maybe you can do it, and then you get to live happily ever after. Well, wouldn't that be nice? Well, so the unconscious meets the unknown, and it meets it with imagination and fantasy and dream and art. That's how you take... See, you don't just go from what you don't know.
Who's he talking to? Bro, Murat straight up has a fucking electrical, like, saw, like a power tool, standing right outside my door. And I was like, bro, can you please get this out of here? I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna trip on this and fucking fall and, like, cut my foot off. And he's like, oh, dude, you're such a drama queen, dude. You are so dramatic. Like, oh, you're gonna die. It's like, dude, it's quite literally an electrical saw power tool that is literally standing right outside my door on the ground. Like, it is not... He is OSHA Andy, bro. I swear to God, dude. Someone that works for OSHA would have an aneurysm if they saw the work conditions that Murat subjects himself to in the house. Mr. Good enough for government work. Anyway. Toxic femininity. Okay.
No, to fully articulated knowledge in one bloody leap. You can't do that. You have to extend pseudopods of fantasy and imagination into the unknown. That's kind of what theorizing is like, right? Even scientifically, you know, you don't know something scientifically, you generate a theory. Well, it's an imaginative representation that your unconscious is helping you generate. And so you meet the unknown with fantasy. That's what the unconscious is for. From the psychoanalytic perspective, that's what dreams do. And you can see why. You dream about the future. You know, it's like, well, what's the future going to be like? Well, you have a little imaginative story going on, and it's like, you don't really create it. It's sort of, you watch it unfold, you know.
I'm already bored. I can't do that. I just like, I'm canceling this one.
Men are, on average, more aggressive than women, or they're more physically aggressive. So among children, for example, boys are more likely to kick, hit, bite, and steal. And that's not a bad operationalization of aggression, let's say. And then if you look within boys, a small proportion of the boys are that way at 2. It gets controlled. And most aggressive kids are socialized by the time they're 4. And if they're not, you can't socialize them after that. That's also very interesting and rather disheartening.
I don't know if this is...
But women, girls, however, they are more aggressive than males if you measure aggression differently. They use very interesting and rather disheartening. But women, girls, however, they are more aggressive than males if you measure aggression differently. They use reputation destruction. Physical aggression doesn't translate to social...
Wait, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? Saying, first of all, he's got to let the fucking Dragon of Chaos narrative stick, but that doesn't actually also work with, like, obviously men being destructive or engaging in, like, destructive behavior or whatever, right? So then he's like, well, women are destructive too, I promise. You don't understand. Women are also destructive, all right? They're just destructive in, like, a different way. You know, they're just destructive in social reputation wise. I've seen women throw hands, so that's a lie. I mean, yeah, women are for cancel culture. Fellas, cancel culture is womanly behavior.
Social media. But reputation destruction, that translates to social media unbelievably well. So maybe it's time to have a little chat about toxic femininity.
Oh wow, he's turning it on the women, dude. Yeah, let's talk about toxic femininity. I love that. Any woman born after 1996 only know how to eat hot chip, be bisexual, lie, charge they phone, and cancel culture. That's true. It's true. Fellas, we know how this works. All women born after 96, all they know is be bisexual, eat hot chip, charge they phone, lie, and do cancel culture. Most things have been easy for you, Hasan. Please don't make fun of people who have turned bitter from the lack of affection or experiences. Not everyone gets female attention like you do. Bro, people always... Yeah, dude, this is how I came out of my mother's womb, okay? I don't know if you know this, but, like, I was born and I was 6'4", okay? And I was stacked. And also had, a decent level of wealth. It's just crazy. It's actually fucking crazy. Which, by the way, I don't have a girlfriend. You know, I'm in this situation, good looking, 6'4", have a good job, and I don't have a girlfriend. So what's going on there? You know what I mean? Like, I thought this was, it was over. It was GG's. What is this? Are you an introvert? Watch this for motivation.
What's a snowflake?
Oh, I've seen this one. This guy's awesome. I love this guy. We always get back to this guy. So, you also personally admitted that, like, your resentment comes from your own experiences with women or whatever the fuck. And it's like, it's really stupid. You are straight up admitting that you are engaging in reactionary behavior. Fix it. Fix it. Fix yourself. Jordan Peterson would agree with me on that, by the way. Fix yourself. That is like the one area. As someone that has trouble with women, I hate the fact that people take it out on you because you look good. It doesn't fucking matter. Please do stop. I mean, it matters. It's like, it's an advantageous position. I'm not going to fucking sit here and lie to you. Okay. Of course, it's an advantage. Okay. But I wasn't always fucking tall and attractive, you know? And there's plenty of tall and attractive dudes who, you know, can, I guess, hook up with girls and stuff, have one night stands and shit, but ultimately are dog shit at being in a relationship because no one wants to be around them for an extended period of time because there's nothing else going on in between their fucking shoulders inside of their brain. Or they have horrible attitudes, like because they watched a lot of Jordan Peterson videos on the internet. Okay? Don't break your neck sucking your dick. Yes, dude. If I don't mention that, I'm obviously a piece of shit who is like completely oblivious to the reality that I've been subjected to. But if I do mention it, then I'm sucking my own dick super hard. There's no winning in this conversation. It is the exact same conversation as like, it's the damned if you do, damned if you don't conversation of being like a fucking a socialist on the internet. It's just always the same, no matter what. Okay.
Snowflake.
A snowflake is a kid, a guy or gal, mostly guys that melt under pressure. As opposed to what they tell me, you know, God, every snowflake is different, Mr. P. You know, there's not one snowflake that's the same as the other. The trillions and trillions and trillions.
Bro, my favorite type of fucking old guy is like, snowflakes, the next generation, the guys that, you know, fold under pressure. It's like, motherfucker, you literally have an aneurysm anytime someone's like, I have different pronouns than what you expected. Like, society is collapsing. I will fucking die. Okay? Shut the fuck up. But of course, absolutely fucking losing your shit. Okay? Going ape mode when you hear they, them for gender pronouns is, of course, masculine energy, a masculine dominant energy. That's how you are supposed to operate. That's like you're a manly man in that situation. That's not you being a snowflake or whatever.
I said, yes, that's correct. That's correct. And he says, and so we deserve to be here just like, no, that's not correct. In your opinion, snowflakes melt under pressure. I'll give you a couple stats. In 1986, the average man's handshake pressure was 118 pounds.
Shut the fuck up. I love this. This is the greatest video. This is the greatest video they've ever created on the internet. Yo, he went there, dude. He went there, dude. He went there. Oh, God. Oh, that's so good. That's delicious. This is, yum. That's yummy. Oh, my God. He's talking about handshake pressure, dude. What a fucking outdated, antiquated concept that absolutely shows zero, nothing. Okay, nada. This video, much like many videos that of Dan Pena on the internet, shows once again that, like, I swear to fucking God, if you're over the age of 65, for you to have financial security, all you had to do was like literally be white or white passing enough and be in the right room. Okay, they were like, oh, you're a man. You're a white man. Good handshake. Come in, sir. You're hired. You're now the CEO. What the fuck, dude? Like, who? What is this? What the fuck is this? What is this? This is so irrelevant. It's so stupid.
30-year-old man, 118 pounds. 2016, 96 pounds. A woman, 1986, was 105 pounds. Today, 110 pounds. 110 pounds. Testosterone levels.
Wait, did men lose weight overall? Is that what he's saying? Wait, what happened? 30-year-old man?
18 pounds. 2016,
wait,
pressure
what?
was 118 pounds. 30-year-old man, 118 pounds.
Oh, they're talking about the fucking grip strength. Oh, Jesus. Yo, that is so weird, dude. But he said, like, women gained weight.
2016, 96 pounds. A woman, 1986, was 105 pounds. Today, 110 pounds. 110.
Oh, they're saying not the average weight of a woman, the fucking pressure. Bro, who is studying this? I need to know more about the scientists over at Handshake University who were like, who are studying the what is it called? The 10 style or whatever? The fucking grip strength. Fellas, women got the gorilla grip, okay? A lot of ladies are talking about gorilla grip coochie. Turns out they were talking about the real gorilla grip with their hands, okay? We need to stop this. We need to take this back.
Pounds. Testosterone levels in sperm counts tested 50 years ago, and today they're producing 60 to 70% the amount of testosterone levels in sperm counts as they did. We're done.
Yeah, I wonder why, dude. First of all, I wonder why. So everybody always loves talking about fucking T levels, right? Like, men used to have higher T levels. Men used to have higher T levels. What the fuck happened? It's not because they're fucking like, it's not because they're like, we're forcibly feminizing society, okay? It's because we eat dog shit, okay? And the same people that are putting the dog shit in our fucking food, the chemicals, the microplastics, yada yada, are the people at the fucking tippy top that defend capitalism. You can't have it both ways, man. You need regulation. If you believe that, like, the feminization of men is a gigantic problem, okay, then stop fucking, I don't know, stop changing the diet. It's not even microplastics either. It's straight up is like what the fuck we're eating, what we're drinking. Like, it's just our diets that are gross. And I don't think that's a conspiracy theory at all for the most part. I know that some people immediately were like, that's a conspiracy. That's a conspiracy. It's like, no, dude, we're just eating shit. It's not soy. Okay. As idiots on the internet would have you believe. Okay. We live sedentary lifestyles and we eat like shit. That's it. My T levels are way down after starting HRT. No sperm. Cancel culture has gone too far. How is it a conspiracy theory? Our foods are ultra processed fake crap. Yeah.
Dying out.
Oh, pollution is another factor. Great one. I totally forgot about that.
The more snowflakes we have, the less the possibility of the Earth making it. 98% of all the people on the planet that are high performance are introverts.
Dude, I love this. Okay, this is exactly like when they invented Sigma male, okay? This is just a way to know who your fucking target audience is on the internet and marketing to them effectively. Okay? That's what that is. Yeah, it's just complete fucking pseudoscientific nonsense. It's the exact same energy as like the Sigma male bullshit where it's like all of those behaviors that would otherwise be considered like antisocial, that's actually poggers. That means you're better than an alpha male, okay? All of you high performers, you're all introverts. Like there's nothing wrong with being an introverted person, right? And you shouldn't feel bad about that if that's just who you are. But it's pretty funny whenever someone does this, I'm like, okay, I know what's going on here. And you should too. You're not an introvert. You're just mentally deranged. I'm not going to watch that, dude.
Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates have something in common. They're introverts just like you.
Yeah, that's the reason, dude. That's why they amassed billions, because they're introverts. Yeah.
Introverts meaning that you don't say what you really feel. Introverts is you don't act as if you really wanted to show the person that you...
So what, like introvert means you're not assertive in a social setting? What the fuck? Introvert means that you're not assertive? He is describing a thing that like people see themselves as, and now he's just ascribing like other values that normally would not be associated with it. We're just saying like, yeah, you have social anxiety, but that's a good thing. It's fucking killer, dude.
Don't disagree with them. Introverts are...
How the fuck do we get to like men are not, or people are snowflakes to like actually having social anxiety and not being assertive in a social setting is a good thing and you'll become a billionaire for it. How did he make that leap? I guess it's an edit. Isn't it like, God, isn't it a masculine trait to fucking like speak out and be assertive and be dominant? I thought that was what it was. I mean, none of that matters, by the way. And that's my point. My point is none of that fucking matters. Okay? Just be normal and be cool. Okay? None of this matters. And because none of this matters, they could just make shit up. They could just make shit up all day, every day, and you know, not really give you any productive information, but instead tell you that like, oh yeah, you should, you know, you should feel like the things that might be setting you back currently are actually just going to make you Bill Gates one day, okay? And but I can't be normal or cool because I'm an introvert. But hey, listen, that's fine. That's actually a good thing. It's a good quality. So that's what that is. That's what's going on here. This dude's just like marketing to these people. Okay?
When your parents were telling you shit when you were growing up, you just put your head down and kept your mouth shut. And that's why you're introverted now as adults. I wasn't raised that way. My father said, if you've got something in your mind, it should come out of your lips. If you've got something in your mind, it should come out your mouth, Dan. And God knows, I took it to heart, and I've lived that way all my life. The point is that I had self-esteem. I didn't know till I got grown up and was an adult that
unless that's a complaint about society fucking you over, in which case you're a fucking snowflake and you should shut the fuck up. Okay? Yeah, he's like, and that's why I'm a racist and we should be able to say slurs. All of them. That's right. I mean it. All of them.
Everybody didn't have self-esteem. I didn't understand that. I didn't realize that everybody didn't have self-confidence. I didn't realize that everybody didn't have self-worth. Because the kids that I hung with all were like I was. Because their parents were like, gave them a good role model. The kids do not what you tell them to do. They do what they see you and their mother do. You know, I can make you CEO of these startups, but I can't make the people respect you. And that's why leadership's so important. And that's another part of the snowflakey syndrome is...
Oh, he brought it back to snowflakes. Wait.
What they see you and their mother do. You know, I can make you CEO of these startups, but I can't make the people respect you. And that's why leadership's so important. And that's another part of the snowflakey syndrome is they have little or no leadership skills. Of course, nobody teaches leadership.
How do I make sure I don't raise a couple snowflakes?
Yeah, that's right, dude. Yo, that's the main problem with schools and society nowadays is you're learning algebra when you should be learning how to be a CEO at your fucking classroom, dude. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They're teaching our kids CRT when they should be teaching them CEO. Okay? How to make money. That's what they should be teaching.
Read the book.
Your book.
The Spock, no.
Oh, Dr. Spock. Okay.
Look at my kids. They're successful. And so I don't make excuses about that.
Wait, hold up, dude. I mean, isn't this guy rich though? Like, please look at his Instagram. It's so funny. Alpha male soul. Alpha male, alpha mindset. There are two types of people in the world, those who cook their meat and men. Oh, is this a raw meat guy? Dude, that's pretty funny. I am an advocate for the raw meat lifestyle because I feel like it's just, you know, it is creating a litany of problems for all these like dude bros. You know what I mean? That like they'll be too busy working on fixing that dumb shit rather than, I don't know, harming others, annoying people. So I think that that's a good thing. Like overall, it's just like they'll be too busy. It's like natural selection, social Darwinism. Why is my kid learning CRT when they could be on the football field getting CTE? Yeah. Algebra sounds a lot like Al Qaeda, brother. Testosterone dose lowers IQ. Wait. What is this, bro? CRT? Mean CRT scores under placebo? Oh no, brother, I don't want to see this. Some kind of lip-tart nonsense you're teaching me. CRT? Not on my watch. Best Sigma grind set pose, but I thought cooking meat is for real men like Papa Rogan said. No, these guys have moved beyond Rogan, okay? These guys are like I'm the real leftist in my Discord, Andes, but for being an alpha male, okay? I'm a real leftist, and that's why I don't even cook my meat. I mean, I'm a real alpha male. That's why I don't even cook my meat. Okay? By the way, apropos leftists, who the fuck said Tucker's a leftist? Where'd that meme come from? Fucking dumbasses. That's where that That's where that meme came from. Tim Allen has interesting ideas about women. Wait, what? Goldman Sachs Bank? Send that link normally so I can see. Speaking of raw meat, what is this? What is this?
This is steak tartare. It's raw ground beef and raw egg yolk.
That's not steak tartare. That's just raw ground beef, brother. Like, you didn't tartare it. You can't just fucking dump it out of the goddamn the styrofoam and be like, oh, this is steak tartare. That's just raw. You need to you need to season it, dude. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my lord, dude. These motherfuckers are setting up this back to 2000 BCE. How it feels to be a Hasan sub. 1 month sub, 9 months. Good one.
What is this?
It's raw ground beef and raw egg yolk. It's steak tartare.
Oh
good
god, that
stuff.
was
It
so
doesn't have
creepy.
any-
The eyes. Oh my god. That freaked me the fuck out.
Seasoning, no salt, no pepper. So, see, what you do is that you take it and you kind of stir it up a little bit. Get all the egginess into it.
Bro, how the fuck do I have bad cholesterol and this motherfucker is fine? Can you explain that to me? God damn it, dude. My fucking cucked ass genes, brother. Bullshit. Homie's out here eating fucking raw burger patty with fucking egg yolk only, okay? No whites, only yolk. And I fucking work out every day. I eat right, and this dude probably doesn't have that.
But you have to kind of. It's still a little cold because I left it in my car.
And what is this? This is raw what?
Raw ground beef.
I understand the plan.
So
And
it's not really difficult. It usually is eaten with other things. This is very, very basic, but it's eaten all over Europe. And you can find some restaurants, I think, in California, if the ones that.
No, dude. God, Ameribrain, dude. They're like, yo, they eat it all over Europe. Totally, dude. No, they don't. Okay. And also, there's a different level of fucking standard in the meat that people use for steak tartare, and it's not raw minced meat. No one eats raw minced meat. Okay? No one just eats raw ground beef. That's not real. You put stuff in it, dude. You cure it, you put salt, peppers. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
That are still open and not closed due to
Give me a big one.
a big one, like a big bite.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, take a big bite. I want to see your face. Oh, shit.
It's probably good. Good size.
No shot.
This stuff is actually getting better and better as I eat it more often.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Oh my
Really
fucking
good.
god.
Like seriously, just
Oh,
plain
wow.
all by itself is really
I
good.
done got used to this shit. Oh my fucking god.
Still haven't gotten used to it.
Man.
Another incredible red flag, bro. Ladies, broads, women. If your man is eating raw meat, get out of there. Okay? Run away. Get the fuck out. That is the signal to leave. Okay? That's a red flag. Homies are out here fucking absolutely watching Jordan Peterson videos. Okay? It's just not. It's not good. It's not good.
You're an animal, man.
Just
You ain't
eggs,
human,
and,
my dog.
just eggs and ground
Oh,
beef.
what the god damn, that motherfucker big. Damn.
The reason you can't eat raw ground meat is because the cow shit that contaminates meat in the butchering process. You're grinding the bacteria into it, whereas whole chunks of beef get seared to kill the bacteria. Do you want tapeworms? Because this is how you get tapeworms. I feel like you get a litany of different problems here. The link the guy sent you was pork grounded meat. Met. Yes, we Germans eat it on bread with salt, pepper, and onions. Lamau. I never said you can't eat fucking raw meat at all. I also specified that there are certain types of meat, but if you go to fucking Walmart and rip a, FDA approved ground beef straight from the packaging and then dump 3 egg yolk into it, it's not happening. Okay. I love to eat rare steak. Don't get me wrong, but that's steak too. And also, one of my favorite things to eat is çiğ köfte, which is unfortunately now outlawed in Turkey. I eat raw meatballs. Okay. Çiğ köfte. which quite literally means raw kofta. Okay, it's incredible, but that one is that is rolled up with peppers. Okay, with spices. So there's like a process that actually like cooks it a little bit. There's so much fat in that ground beef. Tartare is lean, chopped sirloin or tenderloin. No, that's not. He's not wearing contacts. That's just that is just a effect. That's like a filter. Would you rather do this or go vegan? Go vegan. 100%. That's silly as fuck. That's not even a question. Yes. I mean, I would do neither because I don't have to, which is great. Sometimes life imitates memes. Nutrition grifter Michaela Peterson, now selling access to her platform for $600 where she tells you to eat beef to cure numerous health conditions, has teamed up with the Keep Your Movie meme guy to grift even harder. No, they're dating. She says she liked top quality meat. I think they started dating. Yeah, never seen Star Wars. None of them. Never will. OMG, you're missing out. Maybe. You're missing out on being a multimillionaire. Keep Your Movie. Tate Sexy. I'm Michaela Peterson. I'm a 27-year-old who has successfully cured her autoimmune disorders and other severe, seemingly incurable health problems, chronic depression, weight problems, fatigue problems, etc. I've helped thousands of people do the same. You don't get better through the medical system. You get medicated. You get better by taking that responsibility onto yourself and mainly changing your diet and lifestyle. Oh, yeah. By paying $600. Bonus, he offers a PhD program on getting girls where you can learn to be a master misogynist. Sign up now and boost your G game. Okay, I need to watch this guy. Imagine Michaela Peterson plus Liver King. They would be undefeated.